we now need to mill the sides, this side and this side, and we need to drill a hole. Now the holes need to be 10 millimeters because that's the diameter of our wood, bamboo stick, and this is an 8.5 millimeter diameter or close to that, or an inch diameter hole. We have a slight problem. First of all, I don't have an 8.5 drill diameter here. I have one in the top shop, but not here. That's one thing. Second of all, even if I wanted to, it's too long for the mill to actually put it to good use, and I can't run it through the spindle because the spindle is 6 millimeter diameter. What do? Well, we have an 8 one here. It's too loose of a fit, but you can fix that. It's just a little bit of tape, and this is really nice. Really nice. It's good enough for our needs. Do you remember the aluminum connector we made? It's already being used right now. We're using the Noga now. My my other mount is not going to hold at this angle because there's nowhere to sit for it unless I put it on my lap, which is not really comfortable or stable for that matter. You're gonna get really a nasty headache out of that. So already made sure this is roughly centered, and this is not the kind of project you need super accuracy, not by far. So we're going to just release it. I'm putting the foot pedal next to me. Let me show you. Okay, there goes my foot pedal over here. If I want to operate it, I have to plug the lathe motor. It's running, but how can I control the up, down, and X, Y movements when I'm doing milling? I need two hands and I don't have a third. Stupid answer. You of course know that if you have been watching, and actually this is a good time to look at the scale. Now this is a tool mount for well, an actual lathe, basically speaking. There's a serial number there. Somebody threw it in the junk box and I found it in the scrapyard. I was shocked to find something like that in the scrapyard, and that a nice attachment to it too. So of course I picked it up. What I got to do is, so that's my on-off button. Now, that's funny or what? Okay, back to our stuff. Out, and you have a nice clear through hole. And this is smooth. There's a bit of a line there. Nothing I'm willing to worry about it now. Okay, I'm on spot. Eyeballing it, nothing fancy. Carbide. Countersink. Okay, so minor corrections, and here we go. So let's try and refine the center. And again, it's not an accurate method, but if you don't really need that hole precise, and I don't need it. I need it close enough, more or less, in the center. I don't need it really tight. So what we're going to do is we're going to set the blade in front of me, facing me, or on the y-axis if you want to call it this way. And you can see we're very far off. So I'm going to just move the table till we get a fairly good fit. Okay? And now I'm going to tilt it. And see, I can see there's a big gap over there, and we're touching. So I just need to move this slightly back, and it still doesn't want to go. And I'm going to move, so this is touching over here. You can see that. I'm going to move it back again, and now it's running on center. Not perfect for hand drills, for drill presses. It's a nice method to recenter yourself. So that's nice. That's fairly good. I wouldn't say perfect, but fairly good. And remember, this is just a cam for the camera mount, so it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm pretty pleased with that. The drill got loose on this initial drill, so we got a little bit of an edge there. Not nice, not looking nice. So not a problem. It's going to be chamfered anyway. I'll just chamfer it till it looks nice. That's one. That's two. There goes three. And I already chamfered these edges, but a little bit more won't hurt. There we go. So that's nice. We got these done, basically speaking. Now, two things we need to do. We need to cut a slit over there, and we need to cut a slit over here. And then we need to drill a locking screw over here and tap it, and same goes over there. So let's mark it, okay? Release our block. That's nice. So we got a nice, wait a second. So we got a nicely threaded area, and we've got a relief for our M5 screw, which falls nicely in. And that's not the right one. That's going to fall in over here. And it's already getting there. I'm just shy of that. We can make a longer screw, that's not a problem. We are going to make a longer screw than this. Just chop it to size. Okay. So two things remain to do. One, we'll need to make a slit along the length here to release this trapped area. We clean this from all the oil, cutting oil, and let's mark the slits. So one slit is going to go over here all the way through here, and the other slit is going to go over here along this and over there. And now I could use a slitting saw. I do have a slitting saw, but I can't use it because my lathe is running way too fast. And when you're dealing with slitting saws, you need to go at the right speed or you're in danger of flying debris of saw all over the place, which is a wonderful way to cut your artery and bleed to death in your shop. Not good. So I'm going to use a hacksaw. Very slowly, very gently, I'm going to use a fine hacksaw because we don't need much of a pinch to lock it. It's fairly tight as it is. See you in a few minutes. I'm going to cut this using a hacksaw and then we'll get back to action. What kind of action? I'll show you.